All right. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Tamika. I hope you all are having a wonderful Monday so far. Um, yes. So I want to get into it because there is like a lot of information. I get my messages through all types of means. So today, this video came up for Cranes in the Sky for Solange, and the name of the album is A Seat at the Table. So that makes me think that's what the energy is right now. You know, they say that you're the collective. The energy is those folks that are walking their path. Not that you're getting like I guess it could be special, but the energy you put out is the energy you get back. So you've been putting out some really healing, dynamic type of energy. And what is coming back is you receiving your seat at the table, whatever that means for you. But in the interim, two things could be true at the same time. There's somebody in this energy that when I saw Cranes in the Sky and I heard her singing it, because there are a lot of songs like I don't know the name, but I've heard the song and I like it. So when it comes up in my recommended, I'll just give it a little listen. And I'm like, oh, yes, I like the song. And I thought about this meme that has been going around on social media for years, I guess. And it says, you can't drink it away, you can't smoke it away, you can't fuck it away. So there is someone who's going through something that is causing them to try to take themselves out of their current reality, because their current reality isn't pleasing right now. It isn't comfortable. So get no fear that going forward, anything I say is a sign of synchronicity. Get no fear that maybe this is significant to you in some way or another. So the number 606 is significant. 65, 685, 77, and 9 years specifically is significant. You have a 9-year-old, something could have happened 9 years ago. Something about 9 years in the future could be significant. Something could have happened to you at 9 years old. Maybe your car is 9 years old. Maybe you've been at your job for 9 years, in your relationship for 9 years. I don't know. But then this is get to know fiesta. So now this has to do with her energy up here. So this is that Solange stuff with you can't drink it away, you can't smoke it away. I don't think she said you can't fuck it away, but that's what the meme says. So then we have another reading that I saw. Now I've been watching readings by Amethyst Rose the Mystic, and now I'm getting recommended from readings. You hear that? What the hell? From readings she's done from years ago. So I got recommended this reading that she did on May 10th, 2023. And the reading is called, it's a Scorpio reading, and it's called This Faded Tower Restores Balance. Now they can't sleep. So, get them off the 9 of Swords energy. Someone, you can't fuck it away, you can't drink it away, you can't smoke it away. This could be significant to a Scorpio, a Capricorn, or a Sagittarius specifically, or someone who's in those energies. The 34 is significant. Something about 3 years is significant. 353, 3411. The number 9 again is significant. And the duration was 8 minutes and 51 seconds. It was either 8:51 or 8:15. I'm not sure. But those numbers are significant. And this reading was May 10th, 2023. So yesterday, Mother's Day, May 10th, 2023. Something could very well be significant about yesterday specifically, or something that happened something that happened 3 years ago on May 10th, or maybe 9 years ago on May 10th. But May 10th is very significant. And we'll talk about that as well. So this reading I really didn't put down what the reading was about. Get off here. The one thing she said that stuck with me was the longer it takes, the more it's gonna hurt. So that could be significant to why someone would be drinking it away, smoking it away, trying to fuck it away. So then, this was a reading that I did see yesterday, but it recommended itself again today. So that video was posted on May 10th as well, 2026. That reading is called Eastern Stars Losing Power Behind Closed Doors, Pythonic Priestess. The numbers associated with this reading is 457, 2943, 67. The duration was 9 minutes and 23 seconds, and 19 hours is significant. Also, get that off here that this reading was May 10th, 2026, and that reading that popped up was May 10th, 2023. So, get that off here that something about 3 years ago is significant. May 10th, significant. The signs significant with this reading: Libra, Pisces, Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Now, the signs that were significant here are Scorpio, Cap, and Sag. So it's something significant about like primary energy with regard to a Scorpio, a Sag, and a Capricorn. I get to feel that something could be significant about November, December, and January as well with the Sag and Capricorn. Oh, you know what? Scorpio and Sag too, though. So October, November, December, and January is significant. But shit, Libra is there. Never mind. We're not going to do that. We're just talking about these here. So, in that reading, the name, well, I don't feel that some of these names came from the reading itself or the comments, but other ones just popped into my head, so I wrote them down. So we have Patricia, Monique, Monica, Teresa, Anika, Onika, Malone, Maxwell, Paul, Kim, Kimberly, Thomas, and Laura. Within this reading, there's something significant about groups or group of people, something significant about a nose ring, locks, yellow nails, someone with very pretty eyes. A cheetah, the animal or cheetah print is significant. The song God's Plan or Drake, Canada could be significant as well. If they don't feel that a Libra or Scorpio, I don't remember what he is significant. Something about cosmic court, so spiritual matters are significant. Yes. And then the term ain't no fun when the rabbit's got the gun is significant to this energy. So because these are both posted on the 10th, I was like, when I was going to go and check to see when was Mother's Day in May 2023. But when I went to Google, I put in important things that happened on May 10th instead and never looked up when Mother's Day was that year. So Mother's Day, May 2023 could be significant, whatever day that is. But the things that happened on that day that are important are Nelson Mandela was appointed the first Black president of South Africa. So something about the name Nelson, something about the Mandela effect could be significant. We have the first Black president of South Africa. So maybe something could be significant about the first Black president of the United States. Whenever those years were that Barack came into office, the name Michelle could be significant. Someone could be married with 2 children. But South Africa could also be significant. The Transcontinental Railroad was completed, and that connected the East to the West. So that made me think the East and the West. It made me think of Tupac and Biggie and the rivalry between the East Coast and the West Coast. So there could be something significant about people having difficulties with each other who live in those parts of the United States. Something could also be significant about the golden spike. Um, that is what the Transcontinental Railroad was called. But something about golden or a spike could be significant. Spikes, you think of like cleats, athletics could be significant. Golden is the golden child. I want the knife. Somebody, the knife could be the truth. Someone wants the truth, or the truth is a spike that hurts. I don't know. So then we have Winston Churchill was appointed as the Prime Minister of the UK. And on that day, Germany invaded Belgium, the Netherlands, and France. So those countries could be significant. Something about like the duality of the shadow and the light energy, where something good was taking place on the same day that something terrible was taking place. Almost like a bittersweet energy. So something about the 10th is or was bittersweet. Then we also have the Indian Rebellion, an uprising against the British East India Company. What did that rule? So an uprising, a rebellion. Something could have happened on the 10th where there was like arguments, or someone who was finally saying to themselves, I'm going to stand up for myself. And they're speaking this out. They know, I'm not going to take this anymore. Or like the rules of the house. I don't have to live here anymore. So something about an argument could be significant. Or someone taking a stand, taking back their power. We also have the Nazi, I don't know if I could say that, Nazi book burning. It's a part of history. My God. The Nazi book burning happened in Germany, and the Nazis, in a mass public burning, burnt all the books that were un-German. So something about someone not being able to speak their mind, their words being snatched away from them. Get don't feel that someone could live in an energy where there's like ultimate rule in the house. Get don't feel that, and you can't speak against someone, and if you do, it's like the end of the world, or it's like you are enemy number one. So that energy could be significant. Something could also be significant about burning something, burning evidence. A fire sign could be significant. Germany is very significant because Germany is here twice with regard to some type of chaos and conflict. Utah can also be significant. Oh, did I say a snake, a cheetah, and an owl? Those animals are significant. Also, the things that happened on May 10th. Mother's Day is actually celebrated in Mexico, Guatemala, and El Salvador on May 10th every year. So something about Mother's Day yesterday is significant. Maybe those countries are significant. Or maybe someone who lives in the United States. I don't know. They were both celebrated on the same day this year. So something about dates coinciding. They're working out. The dates are working out. Like you know, for something just happens to work out where you're able to do two things. No, they're not do two things. It's like killing two birds with one stone. So maybe because you live in the United States, you would celebrate it on Mother's Day whenever that fell, and then also celebrate it because of your culture. But I don't know. Two birds with one stone is significant. Also on this day, the FBI appointed J. Edgar Hoover as their first director. So something significant about a director of something. Something could be significant about the FBI and them having history. Maybe history over the last 3 years, to 2023 to 2026. It could also be some type of history with regard to Eastern stars, or que te no fia the Scorpio, Capricorn, Sagittarius. Et te no fia te no tira titi. Something that is falling apart. The tower is a foundation that's built faulty, and it's falling down. So someone's tower with those energies could be falling down with some type of FBI involvement. Something about the East Coast and the West Coast. Canada could also be significant. I looked at owls and it made me think of Kendrick Lamar and Drake. And then it made me think of the song. So someone could be, maybe the FBI is looking into someone because they have committed some type of PDF type thing. Did I skip World Lupus Day? I did. Someone could have some type of chronic autoimmune disease as well. That could be, that's next to cosmic court. So that could be that someone is facing some type of karma that is affecting their body. We also have polar exploration. I don't know what this was, but the name Ernest or Shackleton could be significant. South Georgia could be significant. And this is South Georgia Island. There was a rescue. The guy Ernest went and rescued his team. This just came up in terms of what happened on that day. It never got very detailed. So something about a rescue could be significant that happened yesterday. Maybe someone got stranded somewhere and they needed some type of assistance. Someone came through to help. Georgia itself could be significant. A Hoover vacuum cleaner could also be significant for whatever reason. And then clean up your room day. So something could be significant. We have cleanup. Then we have the burning of books. Like someone was trying to declutter or to remove some type of information or something. The snake is next to South Africa. So maybe someone who is South African is a snake. Spike Lee could be significant. A director. Director. Didn't we say director earlier? Yes, we did. No. Yeah, we did. Something about a director or a manager is very significant. I think that is all I have. Yeah. So, I don't know. Let us get some cards, I guess. The longer it takes, the more it's going to hurt. I think that has to do with like someone's karma. Oh, let's use these. I was going to do this one, but that one is like the ink blot, and that needs to have its own video because it could take some time to interpret some things. And I'm having a little bit of trouble with my wrist, this thing here, the joint. I think it's inflamed. But everything I do, everything I do, I need to use it. So I need to get a brace to put on it. I'm hard-headed. But I've been trying not to use it as much. Something about rats are significant. Those are not your bags to carry. Set those burdens down. I think we're going to use these two to get like a final message. We'll just get a few of these. I'm just going to take them out because this hurts. Let's do this one. And this. Let's get 6. That one. This one. And that one. Oh, I guess that one. Oh, this is too many. All right, maybe these are like honorable mentions. It's a dinner. At the bottom, we have The signs are screaming out to you. The divine has a magical way of conveying just what you need to know when you need to know it. I say. So we have, ooh, enemy or ally. We have fourth house with ruled by Cancer. The planet is the moon. Oh, today could be significant. So with enemy or ally, the color green is significant. So this is a relationship with a maternal figure, someone's ancestry, family, birthplace, family heirlooms, and curses from family, which is ironic because on one of the cards I saw a generational curse breaker, but that it was during the shuffling process. So something about moving away from family is significant, realizing that someone in your family is an enemy to you. Oh, dang. Was it this one? Oh, I just got a ringing in my ear. I think it was this one, right? The one on top. My bad. So we have White Lotus, healing, growth, spiritual clarity. And don't feel that Lotus Flower grows in the swamps, grows out of the darkness. So someone is realizing that their family is the darkness. Maybe that has to do with the eastern stars. Or that energy of the Scorpio, the Capricorn, and the Sagittarius energy. There was also some other signs. Libra, Leo, Pisces. Libra? I'm not going to pick it up. But White Lotus is significant. Someone is getting clarity. They're in this higher state of consciousness with this purple color, realizing that there's something that they need to clear out of their life. Loyalty to the truth. This someone who's not loyal to the family. They're not loyal to the wrongdoers. They're not loyal to people who misguide and cause chaos. They're not loyal to you just because we're family, just because I've known you all my life. If you're a liar, if you're an enemy, then you're an enemy. And enemies typically don't mean you any goodness. Que don't feel that enemies typically come with selfishness, even if their actions are just selfish in the terms of they don't think about anybody but themselves. And that could be somebody who is like absent-minded, like they don't even think outside of themselves. So that's a different energy. This is someone who puts themselves above everyone. And as soon as your presence can be used for their benefit, it will be used. And enemy or ally, enemy is a strong word to use with regard to a maternal energy or family. So that's someone who realized that there are people who don't mean them any wellness, any goodness. Weak-willed, easily swayed, incapable of restraining one's impulses, doesn't stand up for oneself. I feel like this is an energy that someone may have had in the past with this week. It's your family. Like, imagine it's your mom's, right? And you've grown up or your father. Or your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, people who you've looked up to, older than you, who are there to like guide you and show you the way. And the way you've learned is not, it's not of the light. It's not of happiness to see you. It's a destructive energy. And that's what you know, that's what you learn. But this energy is growing from the darkness, growing from the shadows, growing from the muck that is their family. Maybe even their mother. So Mother's Day. That's why Mother's Day is significant. 3 years ago and today. The 10th is significant regardless. In Mexico, Guatemala, and El Salvador, May 10th is Mother's Day regardless. So on May 10th in the United States, whether we celebrate it or not, in those 3 countries, they celebrate it. So it exists. If a tree falls in a a forest and no one is there to hear it, does it really fall? Yes, it does fall. Mexico, Guatemala, Guatemala, and so El Salvador. We don't celebrate it, but it still exists. May 10th is very significant. Herd mentality. Following the masses, no independent thought, ignores their own feelings, adapts to the behaviors and actions of others. This person now is loyal to the truth. You don't feel that. These are the cards that are out here in red. You don't feel. The signs are screaming. The divine has a magical way. The way that those messages made themselves out, and I promise you, I know there are people who are like, she probably does this, or she does this, or I don't even have the time or energy to come up with any. I just don't do that. Why? I don't have the time or energy to come up with any of that. It shows up, and I've noticed the signs because I'm aware of my surroundings. I'm aware of my intuition. I'm aware of the messages that are coming to me. So, ancestry, curses from the family, Eastern stars. Maybe in that energy, this family became the enemy. I think of the Eastern stars, and it makes me think of the sororities. The divine 9 is very significant. 9 years, 9 comets. The number 9 is very significant. And when I watched that documentary of that woman speaking, it made me think about people in my life who are in those groups who really aren't your people, because they are loyal to the people that the line, their sorority, their sisters, their brothers. That's where their true loyalty lies. And even if they don't want to do something, they will do it because of the pledge and the oath that they have taken. So those people are now suspect in my life. If I go against them and the freaking coven, the group, the community sees me as a threat, what will you do, person who is a part of this group, to me? You're my mother, you're my aunt, you're my uncle, you're my sister, you're my cousin, you're my brother. What will you do to me? Can I really trust you? Pequeno fi, ese no tierra. Herd mentality, Eastern stars, the sorority. It's a herd mentality. Everyone has to move in the same way in order for the shit to work. You can't have anybody going against the grain, just like in the mob. You think that mob bosses can work with people who are suspect, who they think may snitch? No. This motherfucker gotta go. So, we have the signs are screaming out to you. Under loyal to the truth. Under the truth is coming to you about who these people are. In the red. In the red. Cats. A divine feminine power. Moving in silence. Rebirth. Curiosity. Sorcery. Insight. Intelligence. In the red. This divine feminine power isn't someone who's weak-willed. It's someone who's loyal to the truth, though. It's not someone who's following the masses. Someone loyal to the truth, though. Get no fear that. And to be loyal to the truth is to be able to be aware of who you are, to be present in the moment, to see these signs. Get no fear that. A late imprint. Sweat and oil from skin. Use of powder chemicals to identify something. This late imprint could also be the imprint that someone has left on somebody. This late imprint is in purple, which speaks to this lotus flower energy. Somebody has left an imprint on this white lotus. This white lotus probably didn't know how beautiful it was because it was amongst all the muck. It didn't have a mirror to see. It didn't have a mirror to see how beautiful it is in the middle of the swamp. Somebody put a mirror up to this white lotus to let this white lotus know you don't belong here. This is not where you live. This is not where you can grow and flourish. At the very best, you can't be seen here or appreciated. The people who are the muck, they don't appreciate it. The white lotus, they just want to stain it. They want to taint your purity, your clarity, your vision, your growth. Get enough here, that angel of death. These are people who don't want to promote your light. They want to promote your darkness. Someone could work in a medical field, could be a nurse, medical professional who intentionally commits red rum. That could be significant. They believe they are helping their victims, angel of mercy. So that's what this group thinks, that they're helping you. Because they can't see your purity. They can't see your beauty. Fraud, con artist, and with loyal to the truth. Oh, shit. So loyal to the truth with the fraud, someone knows the truth about a wrongful or criminal deception intended to result in financial or personal gain. They also know the truth about someone deliberately and deceitfully being dishonest and untrue. This angel of death steals personal information, financial, credit card, SSI, bank account. The death with the red rum. Someone could work in a medical type of profession where they steal the information from people that are patients. Damn. This person is a female energy who moves in silence. And there's curiosity now about this person because of some type of information someone has received. The FBI, this could be really big. This could be big money. They don't know there. Then we have, if you can help others. If you cannot do that, at the very least, do not harm them. So this person who committed fraud, harmed, they harmed the people that they were supposed to help. So this could be anyone who's in some type of service job. Someone who's supposed to serve the public, home and family, homes, families, children, and weak-willed. Someone within this job or this organization committed fraud. This is a herd mentality. So there were many people other than, someone could be going against, if this is also just not family, this is someone going against a place where they're supposed to help people. And they took advantage of people instead. Then we have, look, it came up. I'm so happy. Generational curse breaker, kudos to you, love. Going against the grain, someone who's loyal to the truth. Someone who's breaking this energy of being weak-willed, being controlled, following what everyone else is doing, following the Joneses. This is someone in this Aquarius energy, this Uranus energy, becoming themselves, understanding that they are the lotus. They are not like everyone else, not amongst this group that they found themselves in. And then we have, I choose me, not to spite you, no longer want to fight with you. I choose me, not because I hate you, never saw this fate with you. I choose me, not because I don't want we. It's just now I see the worth in me. The truth. This is a Meek original. A lot of these cards, I mean, I copied some of them from like definitions and shit, but a lot of the like little poems and shit, that's your girl. That's your girl. Something about a divine language is significant. Someone could, like myself, have a speak to divine in a special way. I say that English is my second language and divine language is my first. I can speak that very fluently without thinking. And with the English language, I find myself stuttering and falling over my thoughts and my words. So that could be significant as well. Someone could be bilingual and have a difficult time speaking their second language. This divine language has something to do with this angel of death energy. And this divine language also makes me think of coded language. You know, like when they have like the serial red runners and they do that thing in a newspaper where they're trying to send information to the police, but it's all coded and shit. So they have to kind of figure it out. Or it could be someone like back in the day where there was no like communication between the East and the West, and the East and the East and the West. So there had to be a way of maybe putting something in a newspaper so that it was coded in a way that the person in the other place could understand it, but not everyone else could readily understand what the code is. So something about that is significant. Divine makes me think of computers. So maybe even like coding or how information is input is significant. Maybe information about death or information with regards to people's personal information. There could be like a way someone steals the information and codes it or changes it in a certain way. I don't know. And we have ignorance is bliss to those who want to remain blind to the truth. This is someone who knows something is not right. They feel it, but they rather ignore it because they don't want to get involved. So that energy is significant. We also have, wow, with this purple energy in the latent print, 396 hertz could be significant. Oh my God. With this lotus flower energy, helps eliminate feelings of guilt, balances the root chakra, which is your baseline, your family, your home. It's balancing out who you are, because we talked about the tower coming and fucking shit up. Or did we? Let's say we did, because I don't remember. The tower is coming and fucking shit up. So someone now has to regain new footing. They have to start new. They have to rebuild. So it balances the root chakra and removes worries and anxiety. So someone, this lotus flower, could be feeling this way because of whatever frequency they're receiving from someone who is screaming these signs to them. Something that they're seeing, something that they're hearing. With this red energy, it removes the subconscious, that guilt from the subconscious. It gives power to goals, boosts the ability to find inner peace. Being loyal to the truth is where inner peace comes from. Choosing yourself is where peace comes from. Helping others and not hurting them is where truth comes from. And I feel like with this fraud, like I said, these people were, whoever the hurt is, they were fucking with people's things. And all that, the messages in the beginning very well could deal with those energies. Like I said, the Eastern stars could be very significant. Oh, why are these here? Something about a pathological liar is significant. Someone who makes up stories. They just lie and exaggerate the truth all the time. Lives in a false sense of reality. Get to know the delusional energy. We also have spend more time nurturing your self-love. Get to know this energy is going to be taking a lot out of you, feeling drained. You need to nurture yourself. You need to mother yourself. My words hold power, so I speak them with much care. Being mindful and intentional, no longer unaware. No longer unaware of who this enemy or this ally is. No longer unaware about your family, the curses from this family, something about your birthplace, your maternal figure, your ancestry. Maybe you're finding out that there's something, get on a shaky baby with regard to your lineage. We have the color green is significant. Green is significant with the a cool color, growth, new beginnings, abundance, affluence, stability, balancing and harmonizing effect. jealousy, and immortality. You don't feel that immortality, your ancestry, your legacy, something is significant about that. New beginnings, moving away from this energy that you know is now your enemy and not your ally. You don't feel the red, down to earth, nature, renewal, wealth, natural world, luck. There's the natural world, lack of experience, envy, and health. You don't know if there are things that you're coming to the truth about. And this truth with this loyalty, energy to your health. Take care. What is that part we had? Spend more time nurturing yourself. The health is significant with you being loyal to the truth. Realizing that this family, this history that you have with these people is based on something that is dark. Envy, jealousy. You're the lotus flower. And it's so ironic because they usually say the black sheep. But you're coming out as something very pure, something comforting and enlightening. It's like a loving energy. The last one we have is I'm just gonna read the one for the lotus flower, the purple. 432 hertz relaxes the body and mind, and it brings about mental clarity. Now I gotta read the rest because I read the last line of the red. Miracle tone of nature aligns with nature and brings you to your true self, to the truth. So, all right, I'm gonna should we do some dice just to get some? We don't need dice. We don't need dice. Do we get a couple of letters? Maybe. We'll get a couple of letters and then hopefully I won't explain it like I could. The number 3 is significant to this new beginning. See? No, number 3 is significant. I do just want to say something could be significant to the words you speak to 3 people in general and specifically. The words you speak are going to be with people that you have love for or people that you feel compassion for or 3 people that you have conflict with, but you still speak to them in a way that is loving, a way that is healing. We have the letter D is significant. 555, the change. February or Tuesday is significant. Something about February could be significant to some type of revelation or truth or some type of communication. And the letter N is significant. Donna could be significant. Denise, DNA could be significant. Donna, Dennis could be significant. A nomad could be significant. Look, the letter, god damn it. The number 3 again. The number 3 or 33 is significant. Someone coming into alignment with self is significant. Into alignment with self. Transformation and miracles, repairs DNA. Something about someone's lineage, their heritage is significant. The name Ben or Den, a need, N-E-E-D. Something about a need is significant. A need, needing a blood test or needing DNA. I don't know. The letter I is significant. The letter Z, the letter J. Somebody is feeling shame. Someone is feeling shame with the letter Q and the letter L. A Queen of Cups could be significant. A water sign. This water sign could be feeling shame or someone could be feeling shame about a Queen of Cups. Somebody can have questions and they feel ashamed of the answers. Something about liquor is significant. Someone loves to drink. Long Island could be significant. Something is over. Something could have been over in February because of some type of revelation or some truth about DNA. A lien on a house could be significant. A queen without the U. Something about you is missing. Kita no tierra. Oh, shit. Something about arson or arsonist, setting fire to buildings, cars, homes, and doing it on purpose. Kita no tierra, and doing it with a smile. This could be someone who just sets fire to the things in their life. This is someone who is very chaotic in their energy. A fire sign could be significant, or someone with a very fiery, aggressive energy. All right, I think that's what we're gonna do for now. Over here near this L and this Q, we have the letter F. Florida is significant. A leaf is significant. Leaflet. I don't know. I'm thinking like a golden leaf is significant. The letter W. A wolf could be significant. Whelp. Movement, loyalty, animal, friendship, and assistance. Someone's coming out with a win with regard to a friendship. W, a win, is in the pink. Love, compassion. So with next to loyalty and friendship, it makes me think that there's someone who really loves someone, and that is like a winning energy. This person is loyal. They'll always have your back. So someone could be meeting someone who maybe is a Queen of Cups energy that makes someone feel alive, makes them feel seen. And loyal, because this Queen of Cups could be loyal to the truth, loyal to their feelings, their emotions, how they see things, how they treat people. This person is very, well versed in their emotions and with the emotions of others. The letter A is significant. Za. Something about AI is significant, or internal affairs could be significant. IFA? Oh, wait. IFA. Isn't that like Santeria? The Orishas? IFA is significant. We have two Fs. So F is very significant. Something as fuck. AI as fuck. So someone could be seeing a picture that someone's trying to pass off as like an original, and they're like, no, this is AI as fuck. Like, what are you saying? Something is over with regard to AI or internal affairs. FA makes me think of FICA for some reason. There's no C or another. Something about FICA is significant. A loan, a government loan, a loan for a house, a loan that you need to get from the government is significant. Or a loan that someone got from the government is significant. If the fire department, we saw the fire, the arson. So someone has to put out some fire. Again, this could be someone who's, you have to tame their energy because they're very hot and spicy. Hot and spicy. LA could be significant. Usher, that's what it's made for. Someone is in their pride. Somebody with the letter A. The letter H, someone could be getting high and they love it. Or someone could be just very joyful and happy, and every time you see them, it's like, hey, hi, how you doing? But with this high is next to enemy, you know, you can't fuck it away, you can't smoke it away, you can't drink it away. Someone enjoys being high. You don't know if that pride comes before the fall. Fail, F-A-I-L. Someone failed to do something. With regard to a queen, and that's why this ending is here. Something about the number 3, maybe 3 people failed. A leaf, I don't know, a leaflet could be significant. A pamphlet. Something about the wall, from the windows to the wall. Let the sweat drop down my balls. Balls are significant. Sweat, windows, walls. Maybe something happened in the house. A lot of sweating, a lot. Like I've been involved in Santeria. I was learning about it, damn, more than like 20 something years ago. I would go to like meetings to learn more information. I went to different type of rituals, like to invoke spirits, so to say, a celebratory. Get no fiesta. It was never any energy where you felt like it was oh look, and I put this on today. Oh shit. Interesting. But I don't feel that it wasn't anything terrible, but when you were in some of the spaces where they are having these ceremonies or celebrations, the fan, you needed, it was hot, it was heat from the windows to the wall. Something Africa, we saw South Africa in the beginning. Something significant about a ritual and it being like very, like very, I don't know how to explain it. There's a lot going on, a lot of energy. Yes, a lot of energy. Something could be significant about the district attorney. Something could be significant about the name David or John or DJ. Last night a DJ saved my life. Something about music. Someone could have actually been saved by a DJ out getting drunk and stuff. And something about a fight could be significant. Being held off or protected because someone is really drunk or really high as fuck. Something about forwarding information about the DNA could be significant. Journal Square could be significant in Jersey City, New Jersey. Oh, New Jersey is out here. So definitely New Jersey is significant. Is there a C? No. Someone's name could be Joffrey or Jeffrey. Someone could be Jewish. Or, the way it's spelled is like someone is Jewish in name only, but they don't act the way they're supposed to, or they don't behave, or they make the choices the way they're supposed to. JFK could be significant. The airport, maybe John. Does F stand for Franklin? I don't know. JFK is significant. Kennedy is significant. Kennedy Boulevard could be significant. Something about a fan. Someone definitely is a fan in the 3D, or a fan in the 3D is significant. Something about love, pride and love. The letter Y, someone wants to know why someone loves someone and there causes anger behind that. So someone in their pride could be angry because someone loves someone else. Maybe that makes someone get high as fuck because of the way they feel about themselves. I only think of you on 2 occasions, that's day and night. So someone is really infatuated with someone else and it affects someone else in a very negative way. The name Lily could be significant. Fran could be significant. Francine is significant. The few and the many. I don't know. So over here we have 888 is significant. The balance. You're in harmony with the universe. Your thoughts and actions are also in harmony. So that's pretty good. The letter X is significant. A fax is significant. Xanax is significant. Someone getting axed out. The name Anne is significant. This H is here again as well. HXH. Home Shopping Network is significant. a fax, FedEx. The name Diana or Daisha, Denasia. The name Di is significant. Dynamite is significant. Something blowing up. Diane, Diana. Hightown is significant. Joseph is significant. Jaws, somebody with a large mouth. They talk a lot, they eat a lot. Someone can eat like all, loud and stuff. Or people just get annoyed when someone eats. Someone is feeling guilty. Maybe someone is feeling guilty about, I don't know, the love. Guilty about the shame. Oh, we have shame and anger and guilt. Dang. It's like someone got angry and now someone's feeling guilty behind what they did in their anger. A hex could be significant. A hex that didn't work. H-E-X, but it's with the 3 and not an actual E. Something about the weekend is significant. Or maybe the music. The musician, the music is significant. God damn. The number 6 is significant with regard to this guilt. Another why. 6 questions. 6 people want to know why. On 2 occasions. That's day. Dell computers could be significant. Or Dell laptop is significant. If I could be with you, only you can make it right. Someone wants to talk to you, or somebody wants to talk to somebody and they have questions as to why. 6 questions, I don't know, it makes me think of 50 Cent, 21 questions. The name Curtis could be significant. Jackson could be significant. Shirley could be significant. Someone could have passed away. Passed away in a fire. 1983 could be significant. The letter M is significant. Many men wish death upon me. So this group wishing death on somebody could be significant. Someone could be a part of the LGBTQIA community. 3 men or 33 men. The 33rd, isn't it the 33rd Masons? 33rd Mason, M and the N. We just need the ASON. 33rd Masons are significant. Maybe they're having a conversation and asking questions. I don't know. About a hex? About the few and not the many? I don't know. May is significant on Friday. What was May 1st was a Friday, right? And then we had May 8th. And then May 15th. And then the 15th is the 22nd. So May 22nd or 29th could also be significant. A Friday in May. Something about the many men and the Masons in May. The letter I is significant. Something about a will could be significant. Oh, we have 2 I's, 2 F's, and 2 Y's. FYI. For your information. What is for your information, though? What are you supposed to know? And FI, it's something about, hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, some type of African magic or rituals are significant in May. I'm Someone is taking power in May. The FM music, the radio frequencies are significant. It didn't feel that, and then the letter L. So we have 2 L's too. 2 F's. 2 Y's. 2 F's, 2 I's, 2 Y's, 2 L's. Maybe those names are very significant in terms of people who are included in this. The name Irma could be significant. Amani. We said Fran or Francis. Hannah could be significant. Herman could be significant. Long Island is definitely significant. Long Island in May could also be significant. And it's there with the leaf and the M. It has to do with the 33rd Masons in May. The F and the M. Minnesota, Missouri, Michigan. I don't know. One of the M states. Something about N-A. N-A. Something is not applicable. It's a denotieron notes. May 3rd, May 6th could be significant. 336, 633, 363 could be significant. This is very interesting reading. I don't see what else I can see right now, but yeah, I think that's all I see right now. Something about a will, W-I-L-L. A will, the name Hill. A dill pickle could be significant. Something is null and void. A wall, someone found themselves against a brick wall. Someone is falling, or the falls, Niagara Falls could be significant. Someone could be going to jail. Oh, and we have hail. Someone could definitely be German or Jewish. Oh, someone has a complex. Oh, I don't like that energy. Something about the FX, sci-fi. The truth is stranger than fiction. Jail, hail, fail. Someone's name could be Dale. Someone could like eating quail. Someone's name could start with a Q-U-I. Something about 3 questions or 33 questions. Blood in, blood out is significant. Shame to the Masons are significant. Maybe the Eastern Stars brought shame to the Masons. Masculine and feminine energy. Someone is trying to fill someone else's space. Someone fell from grace. Or someone is falling from grace. H&M. 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 Someone could work at H&M. I don't know. It just seems significant. This H and N, and they're both in the brown. All right. I'm going to go. I love you, people. I hope that this is helpful. And we'll talk soon. Love you. Thank you for the likes, subscribes, and the shares, the comments. I really, really, really do appreciate it. Again, you don't have to, and you do. So I love that for us. And I hope you guys have an awesome day. Bye.